that you want to remain seated at all times, so whether it is on your mom or your dad's lap, on the floor, or on a hay bale. The next rule we have is that we want to keep everything that we want to take home with us inside of the red wagon. So if it's our arms or legs, our hats, our moms or dads, if we want them to come home with us, we want to keep them inside of the wagon. And the last rule we have is that you don't want to play with the hay because you don't want to get into your eyes, your friend's eyes, or the animal's eyes because that can be really uncomfortable. So now do you guys think we're ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the count of 3, can we say let's go? 1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
So the first 2 animals that we're going to be learning about are our ponies. And the bigger of the 2 over there is Drew. Drew is an expert pony, and the expert breed actually dates all the way back to the Ice Age. But Drew was really sad because they weren't included in the movie Ice Age. The next animal we have is Harry, and Harry is a Dartmoor pony. The Dartmoor ponies are known for their ability to jump. Now I want to know how old everyone is on here. Do we have anyone that is 1 or 2 years old? Awesome. How about 3 or 4? Awesome. 5 or 6? Ooh, we have a lot. 7 or 8?
That's you.
9 or 10? Awesome. How about 167 years old?
Just one.
Well, Davis Farmland is actually going to be turning 167 years old in August. But we are not always Davis Farmland. We used to be Davis Dairy Farm. You guys look at this white barn all the way back there. That's where we keep all of our cows that we milk. But something really, really terrible happened one night. One of those barns was full of hay and it caught fire. So we had nothing to feed our animals, so we had to give them away. And that made us really, really, really sad. So our friends from Bolton decided they were going to cheer us up by giving us a present. So do you guys like any presents? Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Do you guys think you would like to get 3 cows as a present? Yeah? Well, we got 3 Scottish Highland cows. If you look on the back of the shed over here, you can see a picture of them. And one of them ended up being pregnant. So one day there was a big push and the baby was rolling down and she ended up in a brook. Now since baby cows can't swim, one of the owners, Farmer Larry, had to go into the river and he saved her and he named her Brooks. And she was the first endangered animal to be born on the farm, and she has been our mascot for Farmland ever since. We're going to be meeting some of her grandchildren today and some of her friends. Now, you guys saw those cows are a little furry, a little funny looking, not like most cows you've probably seen. Well, Davis's had them grazing out in front of their house one day, and a lot of people would stop and look at them. So that gave them the idea to open Davis Farmland, and Davis Farmland opened in 1996. Now you guys look all the way over there in the back of that pen over there. Those are our emus. We have Emma and Ernie, who are the mom and the dad. And then we have Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Donatello, who are the babies. Emus are the world's 2nd largest bird. They can run up to 30 miles per hour, but they're flightless, so that means that they cannot fly. Now right over here, we have our European fallow here. And our male Bam Bam shed his antlers a couple of weeks ago, but this is actually one of his grandfather's antlers. So you can pass it around. If you guys are in the second hay wagon, you can take the antler out of the gray bucket over there. And every time the deer will lose their antlers, they will grow back even bigger the next time. So now we are in our llama and our alpaca pasture. You guys look over there at the llama restroom sign. Our llamas and all llamas and alpacas are actually born potty trained, so that means that they'll go to the bathroom in the same spot every single day. So if we were going to take a llama and alpaca to the beach, we would just stir up their poop pile, which surprisingly does not smell at all. We would take them to the beach, and the whole time at the beach they would hold it. And then when they got back to Farmland, they'd go to the bathroom in the same exact spot. So now llamas and alpacas are also protectors, so that means they will protect all of our animals from predators such as wolves or coyotes.
Yes. Sorry. That's all right.
Things they will do to protect these animals. The first thing they may do is they may run super, super fast as an animal to try to scare the wolf or the coyote away. The next thing they may do is they may take their super long neck, wrap it around the wolf or the coyote, flip the wolf or the coyote over, and then sit on them. And that's really uncomfortable. And the last thing they might do is they may spit. Llama spit is extremely accurate. They can hit their target 9 out of 10 times. right in the back of the head. Their spit is very green and very slimy and very stinky. It's actually llama throw up.
No.
Ew. Now right over here we have our mixed sheep pens. You guys look in the house over there. That white one is a St. Croix sheep, and they will shed their hair just like dogs. The black-bellied one with a brown body is a Barbados sheep. Then the one in the back with the red head and the furry body is a red tuna sheep. And the black sheep all the way in there is a caracol sheep, and they use a caracol sheep's wool for oriental rugs. Now if you guys look right over here, this is Jacob Mountain. And Jacob Mountain is home to our Jacob sheep. The Jacob sheep breed is the oldest at Farmland, and it actually dates all the way back to the biblical times, and they're even mentioned in the Bible. Jacob sheep can have anywhere from 2 to 6 horns, and their horns have blood running through them. So in the winter time, it helps keep them warm, and in the summertime, it helps cool them down. So now we are entering our cattle pasture. You guys look all the way in the back over there, the one that is laying down. That is Teddy McFluffington. And Teddy McFluffington is a Scottish Highland cow. He is one of Brooke's grandchildren. Now the one that is standing over there that looks just like Teddy McFluffington is Snuffleupagus. And Snuffleupagus is also a Scottish Highland cow. And then this white furry cow right over there, her name is Fluffernutter, and she is also a Scottish Highland cow. Now if you guys see that cow with a huge hump in her back, her name is Moto, and Moto is a Brahmin cattle. The Brahmin cattle breed is actually sacred in India, so they will walk the streets of India with the people. So now, you guys see that huge hump on Moto's back? What do you think is in that hump? Does anyone have, what do you think it is? A muscle? You're really smart. You've been on a lot of hayrides. That is a huge muscle. If Moto didn't have the muscle, then she would not be able to hold her head up because her head is extremely heavy. Now behind Moto, we have Red, and Red is a Devon's milking cattle. The Devon's milking cattle actually came over to America on the Mayflower with the Pilgrims, and when they got to America, they were given to every family to provide enough milk for the family. And now our other cow all the way back there, the one that has a big white stripe in the middle, what kind of cookie does she look like? What?
Kind of cookie man.
Oreo, good job. Well, we thought she looked like a double stuffed Oreo, so we named her Double Stuffed, and she is a belted Galloway cow. So now do you guys think we're ready to go learn about some more animals? Yeah? Can we give Farmer Michaela a big thumbs up and let her know we're ready to go? So now can you guys say bye to the cows?
Bye!
Oh, we know some people that know that our cows don't speak English, so we have to say moo to them. Now do you guys see that big car wash looking scene over there? Do you guys think our cows have cars that take them from place to place?
No, probably
The
not.
cows get bug bites just like me and you, but they don't have fingernails to scratch them. So they will rub their bodies up against that, and that will help them scratch their bug bites. Now do you guys look all the way over there? Do you guys see that big tub? Do you guys think we give our cows bathtubs every night? No.
Probably not.
Our cows can drink up to 2 tubs of those a day. They also can eat up to 100 pounds of food a day. So that means that they would poop 60 pounds of poop a day.
Oh boy.
So if you guys thought about having a cow as a present, that might be a very messy present. So right now we are entering our equine pasture. And equine is a scientific word for horses, ponies, and donkeys. And I think all of our friends are all the way back there. So if you guys see that white animal, that isn't a horse, a pony, or a donkey. That is a podunk, and his name is Borax. They're sometimes called hinnies.
Yeah.
He's going to be 34 years old this year, and he is the oldest animal at Farmland. Now we have a very large horse with a blonde mane. His name is Dan. Dan is a Belgian draft horse. He stands 6 feet tall. When he extends his neck, he is 8 feet tall. Dan is extremely strong. If our tractor were to ever break down, Dan would be able to pull us all the way back to Farmland. And to give you guys a sense of how big Dan is, this is his horseshoe, which I could wear as a headband. It's that big. You guys can pass it around. And then the horse standing right next to Dan is Dakota. Dakota is a Cleveland Bay mare, and the Queen of England actually uses this breed of horse in her entourage. So if you guys watch the royal wedding, you probably saw a lot of people riding Dakota. Now if you guys look all the way over there, we have Farmer Kelsey with our new horse.
Wow.
His name is Cavalier. He is 16 years old, and he is a Clydesdale horse. He stands 18 hands tall. So he is very tall. If you guys look right over here, we have our San Clemente goats. The San Clemente goats come from an island off of California. They are extremely endangered. We actually have the largest herd of them in North America. These goats are known for their agility, so that means that they can run really fast, they can jump high, and they can climb.
Oh, thank you. Hey, give me
Now
that.
we've been
Give
talking
me
a
that.
lot about endangered
Give me mine.
animals.
Give me mine.
Davis Farmland is actually
Hey,
the
Mike.
largest private
pass it on.
sanctuary for endangered animals in North America. We have over 27 breeds of endangered animals. Now, can anybody tell me what endangered means?
You know what?
Oh, thank
What?
you, honey. What a good friend. Thank you.
Yep, that they're in
you're
trouble or there's not a lot of them left. Now, when they're extinct, that means that there's none of them left. So can somebody give me the name of an animal that's extinct? What? A dinosaur? Do you guys think we're gonna see a dinosaur? Look at right over there. That is Farmer Tino. Here's our dinosaur at Farmland. Here's a friendly reminder that we need to take very good care of our animals so they don't become extinct just like he is. Now, as we pass our emails once more, I'm going to be talking about them because they're really cool. When the mom lays the eggs, the daddy emu will actually sit on those eggs. And he will sit on those eggs for 60 days. During those 60 days, he won't move or sleep. So the mom will have to come and bring him his food and water. And then once the babies are hatched, the mom becomes really protective of them. If you guys went over there, you probably heard her drum-like noise. And that was her way of telling you to move away. Now, if that doesn't work, she will try and puff her feathers out and make it look even bigger to try and scare you away. And if you're not scared by that, she'll poop, and that is really, really stinky, so you would probably move away. So right over here, we have our horned Dorset sheep, and our horned Dorset sheep are known for their curly horns. Their horns are made out of keratin, which our toenails and fingernails are made out of. So if their horns were curling and looked like it would get into one of our animal's eyes, we would just call the vet, he would trim it, and it would not harm the animal at all. And also, if you guys heard this, the song, Mary had a little lamb that came from Sterling, and the lamb that was following her was a horned Dorset. So can you guys wave the farmer scarecrow right over here? He is the hardest working farmer at Farmland. He works 365 days a year. So now, do you guys have a good hayride?
Yay!
Can you guys thank Farmer Michaela for driving us?
Thank you, Farmer Michaela.
Michaela.